Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video. And this is a paid request for Nate. Thank you so much for that. For those interested in requesting any type of videos, random thoughts, video game playthrough for an hour, full playthrough, movie review, re-review, random topics, tier list, movie commentaries, reactions of pretty much anything, feel free. We'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. PayPal's the best way to do it. Do have a Cash App as well. Links are down below in the info box. I will get to it as soon as I possibly can. For those who sent them, thank you. I do appreciate it. Now, I think this was in my review of Thunderbolts. One of those I said, I think Avengers Doomsday is going to suck ass. But I'm not going to get into it because this is for that movie. And then Nate sent in request, well, actually, I'd like to hear why you think that. So here you go. Avengers Doomsday, will it make money? It's an Avengers film. It's a superhero film. Robert Downey Jr.'s return will get people interested. Sure, although, I mean, hell. We had a Lilo and Stitch remake make $1 billion. We had a Minecraft movie make $1 billion. Anything's possible. People may say Minecraft is understandable, but Lilo and Stitch remake making $1 billion? Even that was hard for me to believe. So you never know. That's not what it's about. Talk about the movie, the quality of the movie. Yes, I think Avengers Doomsday will suck dick. STD ridden, bumpy, curdled dick. Why do I think that? Number one, the Russo brothers. I don't think they're the God's gift that people make them out to be. I've liked some of the stuff they've done, some of the stuff their names were associated with. I didn't mind The Gray Man with Ryan Gosling, but there's a lot of people who didn't like that film. And, you know, that film has its issues. I liked it for what it is, though. I did not like the last Avengers films. The Infinity War and Endgame, I thought were overrated. I thought they were boring. I thought that they had a lot of stupid character moments. And I know people think some of them are the God's gift of superhero films. I disagree. We agree to disagree, teach their own. I'm not a fan of those two films, though. Infinity War I find very fucking boring. Endgame I find very fucking stupid. Oh, we gotta make sure all the girls get to this one area when this big fucking battle's happening. Oh, here's Hulk. You want a breakfast taco? You want a selfie? Oh, here's Thor. He's a fat ass. You ever heard the Big Lebowski? We'll reference it. Oh, Captain America looks at an ass and goes, that is America's ass. Because he loves checking out his own ass. But he wants to fuck it. It's all the stupid shit. Being sick and tired of superhero films, being sick and tired of comic book films, wishing they could take a long-ass break, a bit step off a high bridge. I'm so sick of them. I'm so tired of them. I just want them to take a long-ass break for a long time. And there is a bit of superhero fatigue. Thunderbolts underperformed. Superman seems like he's underperforming. Seems like he's not even doing as well as Man of Steel did. That's what it seems like. I mean, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, Thor, Love and Thunder. Other than Deadpool and Wolverine, there hasn't been that many good, great, decent superhero films in quite a few years. I thought Black Widow sucked. I thought Shang-Chi sucked. You've had a good chunk of terrible TV shows. Oh, Captain America. That Brave New World. I swear to God, I almost forgot the damn title of it. As most people will. And when you get to a new Avengers, look at the people who are involved with this. Who's going to be your heroes. Who's going to be your main characters. You know, your announcement is, let's have 10 hours of fucking chairs. God forbid you're one of the people that sat your ass down for 10 hours to look at fucking chairs. I wish I had the fucking time to sit my ass down just... When's the next chair coming up? Okay, when's the next chair? About 5-10 minutes. Oh, here's another chair. Wow, there's another chair. Wow, that's a cool looking chair. Oh, it's the same fucking chair. Except Ant-Man, like a teeny chair. God damn it. Like, this is how you do it. With fucking chairs. What's that? Playing musical chairs? And then the names. I wrote down the names. Yeah, Chris Hemsworth. That's Thor. I like Chris Hemsworth, but you tell this guy's getting tired of playing Thor. I mean, Thor Love and Thunder sucked. A lot of people thought it sucked. And this guy, I mean, there's going to be a time that he's going to head on out. And maybe it's for the best. Was there a point where Chris Hemsworth had some health issues going on? You know, I prefer his Estrachan movies, honestly. Estrachan 2. I like the first Thor, but I like the Estrachan films much more than his stuff is. And I think he's good as Thor, but Love and Thunder? And then wasn't he in one of the Guardians movies? Oh no, maybe the Guardians was in, yeah. See, that's how little I remember a Thor Love and Blunder. Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm. Okay, the Fantastic Four. Well, what if that movie ain't worth a shit? It's got Peter Pascal, who's an idiot. You got a silver-titted Silver Surfer. That I'll say again, unless she puts a surfboard up her pussy, I won't be impressed. I saw the clip. The T-1000 back in Terminator 2 looked better. The clip I saw on YouTube, she's talking, but the fucking words are not mimicking her mouth. Hello there. I am the Silver Surfer. I am the Herald of Galactus. That's what it fucking looked like. So, I don't give a fuck about Fantastic Four, some new characters that may not be worth the shit. You don't know because the film ain't out yet. Sam Wilson, Captain America. Oh, you mean in the film no one gave a shit about called Captain America Brave New World, the film that bombed. The film that was awful. The film that literally was re-edited to pieces after pieces and just clumped together. The one where a Red Hulk gets stopped because he's in the middle of fucking flowers. The one where was the leader looked like a green fat pimple off someone's ass, ready to pop. Fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. You mean that piece of shit movie? I'm supposed to care about... He was in a shitty TV show... The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, where apparently the terrorists, oh guys, we should let the terrorists do what they do, and oh, the John Walker killed this person? Yeah, who murdered his friend who's a murdering terrorist? Not gonna feel fucking bad. That's like me, John Walker didn't do anything wrong. Except being Thunderbolts, and that was all wrong. But yes, why am I supposed to give a fuck? I like Anthony Mackie. I've heard nothing but good things about the Twisted Metal TV show. I've never seen it. I was never requested it. I know there's a season 2 coming out. I saw a trailer because it was advertised in front of something. It looked cool, but I haven't seen the first season. Haven't been requested them. Have a lot of requested yet too, so won't be seeing anytime soon. But I've heard good things about that, and Anthony Mackie I liked as an actor. But I don't think he works as Captain America. They definitely haven't written him well. You blame it on the writing, but okay, the writing sucks. Bucky Barnes, again, Sebastian Stan, good actor. Thunderbolts, you tell he's bored as shit. He had one scene on a motorcycle where he, think he was the damn Terminator 2 or the Road Warrior, but he had one scene. The rest of it, you're bored as shit. And again, they were part of a crappy TV show. Letitia Wright as Shuri, Black Panther. all great from a 3-hour bore fest like Black Panther 2 that I didn't give a flying fuck about. People barely remember she was fucking Black Panther. Well, she wasn't fucking Black Panther, but you know. Where's the White Panther? Ryan Gosling, White Panther. There's a White Panther in the comics now. So I have to be a White Panther. How about that? The White Panther, the Black Panthers. Be like Forrest Gump. It's all about your Black Panther party. Where's the White Panther? But Letitia Wright, I don't give a fuck about Black Panther. To me, she's not Black Panther. Chadwick Boseman, may rest in peace, he was Black Panther. Shuri, I don't think deserved it, and it was a boring as fuck movie, Black Panther 2. John Walker, they fucked him up in Thunderbolts. He was just a goof. He was just a complete goof. Namor, such a horrible rendition of that character in Black Panther 2. Ben Grimm in a fucking Fantastic Four movie we haven't seen. Shang-Chi. No one fucking remembers the movie Shang-Chi and the 10 Cock Rings. A.K.A. Bulletproof Month 2. No one remembers that fucking movie. For reason. Do you think people are excited to see Shang-Chi in a fucking Avengers movie? Florence Pugh is Yelena. Oh, and that blockbuster hit Thunderbolts that ends with people hugging. Goddamn group therapy session. Because apparently that's how it thinks mental illness works. Louis Pullman as Sentry from Thunderbolts. Danny Ramirez as Falcon. That no one fucking remembers in Captain America Brave New World. Whatever the fuck it was. New World Order. Red Guardian, David Harbour. Fuck David Harbour. Red Guardian was a goof and an annoying character in Black Widow and Thunderbolts. They're so fucking desperate. Like, hey, let's get the people from X-Men. So get Kelsey Grammer as Beast. Get 85-year-old Patrick Stewart. He's 85 fucking years old. You sneeze on him, he will turn to dust. Ian McKellen is 86 years old. You sneeze on him, he will turn to dust. If they take a step and there's a fucking fan that blows too hard, they're gonna fly off the fucking stage. They're 85 and 86 years old. You're so desperate, you need to bring 85-year-old people to your fucking show because you feel like this won't fucking sell without them. When you do 27 cast members and one of the only things people remember is, oh wow, the X-Men are in it. The old as fuck men. That's what they should be called. The old as fuck men, not the X-Men. Unless X means, you know, how old they are, how old as fuck. Should be called the oldest fuck men. And the oldest fuck women. Rebecca Romaine, James Martin, who loves the PDF files. Is he same asshole that stuck up for Brian Peck when he did that shit to Drake? And he wrote that stupid fucking letter. Oh, he's fine. And then made no apologies to the Drake when he found out, oh yeah, you fucked up. James Marsden is a coward. He's a piece of shit. Fucked him as a person. And then Pedro Pascal, fuck him too. He's an idiot. Alan Cumming, 60 years old. As Nightcrawler. Tom Hiddleston as Loki. Hannah, John as Ghost. Who the fuck cares about Ghost? No one gives a shit about Ghost. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, you look at, like, you have 27 people already in an Avengers film. How the fuck are you going to keep 27 people in step? That means this would be like a 3-hour movie. Even that, 27 people? And they're like, oh, well, they didn't say anybody yet. Who the fuck? How many more fucking people can you fit in? You already have 27 fucking people. 27. You need to have time to establish your villain and who the fuck Dr. Doom is and Robert Downey Jr. And why is it Robert Downey Jr. and how does that fit and how does he fit? And people go, wait a minute, that's Tony Stark. No, it's not. Tony Stark's dead. No, he must be an alternate Tony Stark. Or blah, 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 blah. So you gotta have all that shit in there and explain all that shit and how... Oh, Ant-Man. Okay, the last film he did was Ant-Man Quantumania with Kane. Remember Kane? No one remembers Kane now. The Marvel don't want you to remember Kane. Who's supposed to be the big And then he beat the shit out of his girlfriend, wherever he did, and then you're gone. Finito. Goodbye. You dumbass. Maybe don't beat the shit out of your girlfriend. 27 people already. How many more could you fit in? I think they said Spider-Man's not going to be in it because he's going to be doing that movie, which I think has the Hulk and Punisher. Which, if that's the case, that means Hulk and Punisher are going to be in that movie, not in this movie. Which, good. Hulk. Fuck Hulk. Well, I like to fuck Mark Ruffalo. Mark Ruffalo, he loves to defend those PDF files. He loves defending them. He's an idiot, too. Mark Ruffalo is a dumbass. Worst Hulk ever. Made him a pansy, made him a pussy. Give me Eric Bana every day and twice on Tuesday. Eric Bana is a better actor. He was in a better Hulk film, and he was a better Hulk. He may look like the Jolly Green Giant, but goddamn, he was better. He was tougher. He was more badass. He fighted through helicopters and tanks. He bit a fucking tip of a missile and spit it back at a helicopter. He threw a tank a couple football fields. That's pretty fucking badass. I haven't seen Mark Ruffalo's Hulk do anything as badass as throwing a goddamn tank or a couple football fields. Hulk 2003 all the way, motherfuckers. All the way. And twice on Thursday. Like, how do you fit 27 people at least in your movie? Think about how much of a clusterfuck that will be to try to fit almost 30 people. You gotta introduce Doctor Doom, and how does that work? You gotta introduce... Okay, so you gotta introduce Fantastic Four into the Marvel Universe, and how the Fantastic Four is going to fit with all the other characters. Then you gotta fit how Doctor Doom, and who Doctor Doom is, and where that came from, and how that came to be. Then you got to how Shang-Chi meets all these characters, and Ant-Man comes back, and the Thunderbolts, and how the Thunderbolts work with Sam Wilson, and all that shit. How does Loki fit in, and all this shit you have to fit in there. It's going to be a clusterfuck. And okay, you got Fantastic Four, which you don't even know how you don't feel about them because the movie's not out yet. You got the Thunderbolts, which was a lousy movie, and I was supposed to give a shit about what they do next. The new Avengers. If those are the new Avengers, no wonder this is going to be a pile of shit. Because people cared about them in the Thunderbolts movie that bombed and flopped, and people didn't watch. That made no money. And then this... in wheelchairs, spraying out the old X-Men, old as fuck men. And how the fuck they don't fit into this. So it's another thing you have to fit into it. So you have to introduce Fantastic Four into the Marvel and how they interact. You have to get the X-Men in there and how they interact. You have to get Doctor Doom in there and how he interacts. And then all the... And I don't give a shit about most of these people. Either like Thor and Ant-Man have outweighed their welcome. They've done movies, and the last movie, like Ant-Man 3 and Thor 4, sucked. I don't give a shit about Fantastic Four. Anthony Mackie, Sebastian Stan, the last films they were in, Thunderbolts, Captain America, they sucked. Their show sucked. So why do I care about anything else they do? Again, it's the Thunderbolts, the oldest fuck men, the Fantastic Four, and some assholes like Shang-Chi. What is to be excited about this? If you're excited for Robert Downey Jr. because you like to see him again, I like Robert Downey Jr., but this is a desperate ploy. It's a desperation move. Desperate as all hell. Desperate as all hell. If this did not have Robert Downey Jr., and if this did not have the people from the old X-Men, there would be zero hype for this movie. Yes, I know that's a bold statement, but that's a statement I'm making. I'm sticking to it. If it did not have Robert Downey Jr., if it didn't have the old X-Men, would any of you give a flying fuck about this movie? Why would you? So to reiterate, the recent slate of superhero films have been dog shit. Most of the stuff these people have done lately have been dog shit. Thunderbolts, Shang-Chi, Black Panther 2, Thor Love and Thunder, Captain America Brave New World. The box office has reflected that too. It's not just me saying it. Look it up if you don't believe me. Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen are 85, 86 years old. You don't look at these brittle old men and go, man. Oh, you don't kill Patrick Stewart again? Because you've done it twice already. You killed him in Logan. You killed him in... Remember Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness where he was in? That was the last time he was in one of these. You look forward to seeing that again? Like did Doctor Strange 2? Star Wars just broke his fucking neck. What's this? Doctor Doom's gonna... So that's what's gonna happen? Robert Downey Jr. and Patrick Stewart burns fucking him in his wheelchair. I don't even know how the hell you put Channing Tatum into this as Gambit. Is he gonna know who Cyclops and all those people are? I guess. Because now you gotta put him and how he fits it. It's like there's so many people who've never met each other before, so many people that haven't interacted with each other before, so you have to get that into it and deal with that, unless they're just going to ignore that and be like, yeah, I don't know you, you don't know me, but sure. And like, why do I give a fuck about what Simu Liu, and again, all these assholes in it too. I don't like Simu Liu as a person. I don't like David Harbour as a person. I don't like Pedro Pascal as a person. I don't like James Marsden as a person. Everywhere I turn is going to be like people I don't fucking like. I don't give a shit about the characters. So, what is supposed to be enticing for me on this? Robert Downey Jr., then I'll go watch fucking Sherlock Holmes. Or the first Iron Man. Or the Pickup Artist. I'll watch a bunch of other fucking movies Robert Downey Jr. in it then. This is going to be a clusterfuck. There's going to be so many characters climbing on top of each other. I would have to assume some of these will die. I would think. And you have 27. I would love to like count up how many people you had in the other Avengers. I mean, Endgame, somebody say, well, Avengers Endgame had a lot. Well, I don't like that movie, and I thought that was a clusterfuck. And that was like 3 hours long. And that, by having Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans as your leads, would definitely make you more enticing. Like that, you had, you know, some of the Guardians, you had the Rocket Raccoon, and like there's a bit more enticing lead characters. Iron Man, Captain America, Rocket Raccoon, Hawkeye, because I like Jeremy Renner. Like much more enticing people. Most of these people I don't give a flying fuck about. So I would ask, why would you be interested in watching this? That would be my question. I guess unless you're a diehard fan of Thunderbolts and a diehard fan of the upcoming Fantastic Four and a diehard fan of seeing 85, 87, 85, 86-year-old X-Men. Well, two of them are. Which was weird because they ended them with Deadpool and Wolverine going, hey, this is the swan song. But nope, they saw it worked in there. Now we're going to do it here. Desperation. Complete desperation. There's a reason why it got delayed. We'll see you guys later. This is going to be a clusterfuck. Later.